Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. For those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, it's where we answer the sporting questions from the chat. So get your questions in, people. Of course, if you are a member, then your question takes priority like a super chat. So if you are a member, I will star your question and I will get to it. Of course, if you super chat, I will get to it as well. So that's two surefire ways to make sure your question gets read out, is by being a member or indeed super chatting as well. A lot's gone on in the Premier League today. Well, yesterday, technically now, Arsenal losing to a controversial goal away at Newcastle United 1-0. Manchester United winning 1-0 away at Fulham, a late Bruno Fernandes goal, people. So big up to everyone that's in the chat. But whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, let's bump up those likes, people. Bump up those likes. Make sure you share this across all the socials at Sarcasm City TV, across all socials. That's me, Flawless, who's myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, across all socials, and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. It is road to 9,000 subscribers. Timo is in the building. Jez is also in the building as well. Yes, Timo, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. The reason why I'm smiling because Lakers now down by 16 to Magic now.
They're down by 16.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yes, Jez.
What you Magic, man, they got Banchero bowling out, man. I was like, fucking hell.
What are you saying, Jez? You good?
But yeah, I was good, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you are good, Timo, as well. Yeah, man. Jez in the building as well. So people, like I say, get your questions in. Big up Stephanie G as well. She goes on to say VAR is not fit for purpose, ruining the game on the pitch. Officials are poorly aided and abetted by even worse VAR officials, in my opinion. I've said it before, I say it again. VAR is fine. The people who are running VAR is the problem. That's the problem. They're the ones who keep making the incorrect decisions. Big up Sheik, who goes on. He says, big up. He says, Asna can hold that. Just check to the Arteta. He's still crying. And to be honest, all jokes aside, even though I'm trolling on Twitter about it with my tweets, yeah, he has every right to feel aggrieved. One, I think the ball was out.
All I'm saying is, man, when the decisions go for him, he's turned the ball to just move on with the decisions. But if it goes against him,
that's fair.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck about him has to write shit. But I don't even trying to hurt him, because if it goes for him, he's gonna act like, yo, this was the right decision. It's just like, hey, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. It's what it is.
I hear that. Warrior J, I get to that question. Big up to you, King Calvin, Shea, Arsenal as well. We're 6 points behind Arsenal. I have no idea how the quality of the Premier League is terrible. How we're in 6th or 7th, I don't know. Warrior J says, I finished the timestamp for United Fulham. Hey, salute to you as well. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Joe says, if similar to Jez, why are Arsenal fans crying about VAR when they literally got away with robbing Palace and United? Hey, that's just what it is. That's why I don't cry about VAR. This is why you never hear me complain about refereeing decisions. Arsenal did not do enough before the goal got scored, and they never did enough after the goal got scored. Do I believe the goal should have been ruled out? Yes. Look at on the Sarcasm City TV kick, we did the watching on, me and Jez was there. I thought the ball looked out, and 2, it was definitely a foul on Gabriel. 3, I don't know what offside is anymore, so I can't say if Gordon was offside.
By the way, the ball went out as well.
Yeah, did the ball actually go out? Right.
Yeah, it went out. Yeah, after pitch as well.
Hey, Arsenal fans, all I can say is hold that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say to that. You lot have to hold that. Warrior J, don't worry, I'm going to get to your questions as well. But get your questions in, people. It may not be about the Newcastle Arsenal game. It may not be about Manchester United beating Fulham. It may be something else. So feel free to get your questions in. Warrior J says, jokes aside, the goal, to be honest, was a goal, he's saying. Bruno G and Havertz, in my opinion, should have both got sent off. What's your opinion, Flawless? Bruno G, definitely. The forearm on Jorginho is a sending off every day of the week. But hey, like I tweeted out, VAR did a magnificent job and got every decision spot on. And you should believe me, even though I'm lying. In regards to Havertz, no, I don't remember. Havertz, I think the tackle was a booking, that's it. Yeah. Was it 2-footed?
Yeah. Like I said, for me, if you consider what being a red card this season, for me, it's a red card. I'm sorry.
Go on and explain why, then just go on.
It's like he goes in by high fly. It goes just a bit above the ankle of the player, if I remember from seeing the replay.
Yeah.
For me, if you go consider other red cards that I've seen this season, I can understand why people say it's a red card personally. I can understand why people say it's yellow, but then again, I'm going based off what I saw this season, and what I saw is that those type of suckers usually you don't get away with it with a yellow. That's just my point of view where I'm coming from that side of view. But it's what it's like. And talking quickly about Arsenal, just have to mention they had 14 shots in total today. One shot on target.
Jez has been waiting for this. Jez,
I'm just
run
saying,
that back.
I'm seeing this whole thing about this loss wasn't too tough and all that from Arsenal fans. I'm like, yo, when are Arsenal fans gonna start admitting that they have been playing like dog shit all season? I don't even get the narrative anymore that people say, Arsenal's a good team to watch. No, they're not. They're not even a good team to watch this season. Like, so they're not a good team to watch. They're just the only thing that they are better at from compared to last season is probably defensively in terms of it's extremely difficult to break them down. But in terms of going forward, like I said, 14 shots in total, one on target. They had 11 corners. 11 corners in 90 minutes, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Newcastle had 0 corners. So you kind of get where
Newcastle had 0 corners.
0 corners, yes.
Mad.
0 corners.
Carry on.
Arsenal had 60% of the possession. Newcastle had 40%. Ladies and gentlemen, we played 90 minutes of football. You can't tell me that's good enough. Sorry, one sec. You can't tell me. I was on TikTok. Sorry, but you can't tell me in a full 90 you can't do anything. A full 90, like I said, we can talk about incidents in isolation, like the referee decisions. And to be honest, I can get why Arteta comes with the media with that, because obviously he's not gonna say the team was playing garbage when there's obvious decisions being wrong. Obviously, he's trying to go and back the team, but realistically, for all these Arsenal fans who are actually trying to buy this and trying to go and say, the league cheated us and all this, no, where were you for the whole 90? I see a lot of Arsenal fans trying to dodge this question. And to be honest, yeah, Wolf, Gabriel, Jesus, and but I looked at the players that injured for them. I looked at obviously Partey's not there, Jesus is not there, Odegaard is not there. But at this current state, probably only Jesus would have helped him, because Partey. Let's be honest, I had this conversation before. I
can tell you've had this conversation before. I know you've had this conversation with yourself. But go on. I don't think
Arteta wants to trust on number 5 anymore. I think he appreciates him as a player, but he knows that he's so injury prone. I can't make this guy my priority, one of my priorities in the team, even if it means he has to come off the bench. That's why we have not seen him play actually in midfield. And I know we can do the whole thing of, he's playing right back invert. No, I'm actually talking about you starting in midfield and playing in midfield, and there's somebody else at right back, maybe inverting.
Facts.
I haven't seen it all season until I do that, and I've been trying to have these conversations, but nobody's trying to have these conversations because they're trying to dodge this thing about Partey. Like I said, it's not a surprise that Partey was up for sale in the summer, but they just couldn't get him.
People forget that still. People do forget that.
I keep trying to say he was up for sale, even though he didn't left because again no price came in and they couldn't get a replacement. He was up for sale, and that is a fact. Let me go to that goalkeeper, that David Raya.
You know what? Because of the decisions in the goal, people are not talking about his poor goalkeeping in the actual goal itself. Go on, carry on.
Bro just looks like a kid in the goal, bro. Like 4'11", can't reach the ball. Thinks like, okay, it's fine, just not do anything and just hope the VAR just rules the goal. Nah, I keep trying to say. I always say this, bro. Vicario, clear of this guy. Personally, and I always said this. I know Ramsdale had a howler in the weekend. I personally think he's just done it Arsenal personally himself mentally. So he's not even mentally low. I don't even know why Arteta still plays Ramsdale. I think he's mentally gone, mentally. Yeah. Anyways, but Raya, I always said this. I don't think Raya is actually too far apart from Ramsdale last season, but I don't think he's much clearer of Ramsdale actually when Ramsdale plays at his best. So like I said, do I think Arsenal fans have to worry? No. But this is what their team is. This is just what their team is personally. I don't think there's much I can look at this. I've been watching these guys. Whole season, and I have not been impressed. Even when some of their key guys were in the team. Odegaard's been playing like some dog shit. It's been, like I said, I call him Odegaard because I'm like, yo, like he's the only offensive number 8 he's the only offensive 8 that I heard that doesn't have to create. Just shoot and just don't do anything. Like I said, this is not even an Arsenal cooking. An Arsenal cooking comes when we are at the end of the season and they haven't won a Champions League and a Premier League. This is when the cooking starts because Arsenal fans obviously believe they can do something. So, hey man, like I said,
this may not be the cooking, but you getting the ingredients. You got the ingredients ready.
Yeah, bro. You think I'm not documenting all the
Oh yeah, I know you documenting. That's why I said you getting all the ingredients. You got a list there. You like, I'm gonna get all the
cooking starts at the end of the season, bro. Like if they do their job, what they're supposed to do, cool, fair enough. But if they end the season, the only thing I'm seeing is the FA Cup. You guys are not telling me about FA Cups and Carabao Cups before the season. So I don't want to see man get giddy all of a sudden about FA Cups and shit.
No.
That's genuinely my thoughts that I had to say because like it's just been on my mind and I'm like, these guys, like I'm not even saying Arsenal fans need to be in. I don't say Arsenal fans need to be panic station anything because there's still a lot of football to be played. But don't give me this whole thing. Everything is fine. No, not everything is fine. I see you guys play football.
Everything is fantasy. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in. Bump up the likes. There's over 45 people in here. Only at 22 likes. Like check 1212. Let's bump up those likes. Continue to share across all the socials. Follow at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter. At Sarcasm City TV on Instagram. At Sarcasm City TV everywhere. Retweet and like from the Twitter. Share from the Instagram as well, people. Big up my G Lewis in the cut as well. You know what I'm saying? Large up every single time as well. Well, you lot say, anyone talking rubbish in the comments, yo, go play outside, man. Go play in traffic. But big on my G Lewis in the cut as well. Let me get to some of the questions. Hey, members, your time, for real. Warrior Jado says, Jez and Timo, thoughts on the upcoming Spurs versus Chelsea game? We'll start with you, Timo.
I'll be back in a second. Timo can go.
Yeah, no stress.
Obviously, this is going to be a tough match, but this is Tottenham. Like, we had this kind of hatred rivalry with Tottenham even before, like back in the day, up until now. Like we hate Tottenham as a Chelsea fans. Like it's been in our blood, And you know what? Last season, I would take the defeat of last season, but this time, like we cannot go to this ground and take another L again because where our position are currently right now. We are lucky we sat in 12th. Though. It could have been a lot worse, to be fair, with the results going on today. Even though if we win on Monday, I wouldn't say that we'd still be safe. Like we could be down somewhere around like maybe.
If you win, I'll tell you now. So if you win on Monday, obviously other results. 9. So if you win, 10th.
Like far off, isn't it?
10th because you're on 12 points. So if you and Palace are on 15. So if you win, then you go 10th. If you lose.
We've got a
progress.
Yeah, we've got a track record. We've got a good track record at this place, We win about since the first visit at the new stadium. We won about, I think, 2.
Yeah, we won the game, but then Graham Potter, the terrorist, made us lose. So.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
First. No,
actually enough. 4. Actually, 4 wins though. We got 4 wins, 1 draw, and then 1 loss this there.
Bro, even Lampard won there, man. The guy's a fool.
Hey, really, man. I remember that day.
Go on.
I remember that day, but yeah, we should win on Monday.
Okay, so you're saying a win. Big up to Sheik says, you know what, flawless. How many decisions do we have like that? But hey, it's part of the game. Unfortunately, we know the officiating is shocking. Anyways, just hold it for real. That's why I don't want to hear about robbery again. Yes, I was running jokes on my Twitter, people, about that Newcastle Arsenal game. Do I think the goal should have been ruled out? Absolutely. But we know the referees are shocking. Like Jez mentioned it, I've mentioned it many a time in regards to what did you do in the game? You have an hour, you have minimum 1 hour and a half to affect a football match. Arsenal had ample time before that decision. They had ample time after that decision. Jez mentioned it, 14 shots, 1 on target. And I've mentioned this about Arsenal.
11
and people think because I hate Arsenal, which I do, I despise them, that I'm just hating. Like, I can't look at them objectively and say if they have a great side, I'd say they have a great side. I've openly said if they sign Ivan Toney, they have a Premier League winning front three, in my opinion. If you have Tony Martinelli, that's a Premier League level winning front three. That worries me. Now, their problem is the midfield, because there's never been in the history of the Premier League a team that has won a Premier League without a central midfielder who is absolutely world class. And I don't think Declan Rice is in that bracket. Could he get there? Maybe. I personally think his ceiling's top class. But you have to go all the way back to Blackburn Rovers. They are the only one in all the winners of the Premier League who did not have an elite central midfielder, who you look at and go, if we do best all-time Premier League 11s, he gets in. Like Leicester had Kante. If we do it from 2010 to 2020 Premier League 11, does Kante get in? Yes. He's in the conversation. If me, Timo, Victor, and Jess all discuss this right now and the rest of the chat, Kante's getting mentioned. There isn't one. Look at the Chelsea sides that have been great and won it. Look at the Arsenal sides, Manchester United sides, Liverpool. Liverpool are probably the closest one, and I put Fabinho for that season in that bracket because I rated Fabinho highly. I'm saying not Fabinho. Now I'm talking about that in particular, that level. Fabinho was that. He was world class at that point, those 2 seasons. And I think people forget, like I say, you have to go back to Blackburn Rovers in like 95. Other than that, you will not find one. Say again?
Alan Shearer days.
Yes, you have to go back to literally Alan Shearer days for that. And bear in mind, they no excuses. They only did that because our best player was banned. Like, let's cut the shit. You know what I'm saying? We would have won 10 in a row if I won, you know what I'm saying? Our captain didn't get injured in 98, the 97-98 season. And you know what I'm saying? And our best player wasn't banned for, kicking a fan and chinning him, but a whole different conversation. Well, yeah, man, you just gotta hold that in regards to decisions. And to Thomas B, you're my guy, but I don't know what game you was watching. You said, do you think Mount and Bruno can play together? I thought they looked good. No, they didn't look good. They didn't. No.
I think you should experiment more and let them play together.
See, that's the thing. That tells you all you need to know, man. That tells you all you need to know.
Like 2 ass cheeks, basically.
No disrespect, but you are on crack. Shout to Steve A. Smith.
This guy,
bro,
idiot, yo.
The terrorist guy.
This fucking fool. Yo, this guy.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yo, Eddie, talk to your guy in it. Talk to your guy.
I don't know what the hell he said, but I'm already not a fan of it. I don't know what he said.
This guy just running bats. Sorry, go on, just carry on.
No, Eddie, I was just saying that the comment there about Thomas B.
And Thomas B, my guy, but this whole Mount and Bruno can play together.
I said he is on crack, innit? But now people forget that Bruno was actually playing like dog shit all game, but then had that one moment, and then boom, they had to win the game. But in the isolation of that, I can't even say Anthony played shit because shit is too good of a word to describe.
No, he just say he played like Anthony. That's what we need to do. He's his own verb. If you say he played like Anthony, we know what it is. Like we know what it is.
That's what I'm trying to say because like I think I'm not doing the word shit. I think I'm doing the word shit injustice if I put Anthony in that bracket because that guy is garbage. But none of these guys were on the pitch good. I wasn't impressed whatsoever. No, bro, like if Palhinha knew how to fucking clear a ball, United would have lost the game today.
Yeah, he probably would have drew. Hey, Eddie, but what's your thoughts?
True.
We drew. But Eddie, what's your thoughts? Obviously, I know because we spoke, but everyone watching may have not heard you on the kick in regards to the controversial goal that Newcastle scored to defeat at that point before the game undefeated Arsenal, now defeated.
What y'all crying to the refs for? I thought that's what y'all said to Liverpool a couple weeks ago.
Point.
I thought that's what y'all said to Liverpool a couple weeks ago, and fuck them too. But it's just like, keep it consistent, my G. Y'all can't be telling other teams to stop crying. Meanwhile, y'all want to start boo-hooing in the first place. We, at least myself, and I think Floss stands on this too, we go into every game acknowledging how shit these referees are. And in that case, newsflash, football is physical. There's a bunch of times in a match where everybody sits there and sees a tackle and is wondering where the foul call is coming from, only for the ref not to call it, and then for VAR not to see it the same way. Now, is it inconsistent? Yes, but they are consistently inconsistent. So how do you deal with that? You play. I've always the best thing my pops ever taught me when it comes to sport. You play like the refs aren't even there.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Kai Havertz got away with one.
Do you think that was a send? Do you think that was a sending off?
I think it was close.
Okay,
it was close, but it was minimized by the fact that emotional ass referee wanted to walk around the pitch getting abused. That's my thing. If you don't want to hear from these players, walk away from them before you give them a yellow card, especially when he just two-footed their player. They're supposed to take that shit lying down? No. So, yeah, Arsenal, maybe if you guys, I don't know, had scored more than no goals, you would have had a chance. But the fact that you rely upon Eddie Nketiah, Gabriel Martinelli, and the choir boy to be your outlets for a goal, I have no empathy for you, because you had 90 minutes to score more than no goals and you didn't. Shout out to Newcastle. They scored one goal, you didn't. That's how the game goes, man.
First, you know what I'm saying? That is fairly, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's no more. That's a powerful statement, is what I'd say. I can't even argue with anything you said in regards to what they said about Liverpool and what your pops told you. Play like the refs out there. We acknowledge. We go into every game acknowledging. That's why you never hear me complain about refereeing decisions overall impacting the game. Like, I complain in game. So if United should get a foul and the foul's not given, I'd be like, what's going on, ref? That should be a foul. But if we then lose the game, I'm not looking at, United we could have had two Stonewall penalties ruled out in the game. I'll still be like, all right, so you man created enough to get 2 Stonewall penalties. So you can create enough to get 3-4 clear-cut chances.
Especially when you don't score any of, if it was 1-1, I'd have a bit more leniency. But the fact that you did not score at all, miss me, bro.
They had one shot on target. One
shot on target, and your problem is the referee? Shit, okay.
Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like 110%. It's outrageous. Yeah, go on, Victor. Go on.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was just going to elaborate on what Eddie said. Like, us as Chelsea fans complaining about referees for years that we got tired. But why is it now when it affects your team that you actually say something? Like, just keep it consistent.
Because fans are very selfish, and it's like, when it affects me, then it's a problem. That's what fans are very much like. Like, even though it's a problem out there, until it affects me, that's when it's then a problem. That's why I said I do not complain about refereeing decisions like outside. I don't blame results on them. We had more than enough. There's ample games I could look at over the years and go, all right, well, Manchester, this should have been given for Manchester United, or this was given against us, etc. Imagine we got packed by City in the derby, and I'm sat here complaining about the penalty that Højlund gave away, which I could have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been very easy and just alleviated the team of blame. But no, I actually put that on Højlund. I said, you got to be smarter than that. Because you know how daft these referees are. Say that all the time.
People in the chat. My fault.
It's cool. It's all good. Yeah, large up everyone in the chat as well. Big up Eleanor in the building also. Yes, Eleanor, how you doing? You good?
I'm good. I'll be on camera in like 2 minutes.
No stress. No worries. Do your thing. It's all good.
How is everyone?
Everyone's blessed. We're just here talking about Arsenal complaining.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Arsenal fans complaining. Go on.
I hate my team.
Crazy because, obviously, like you was just saying about like refereeing decisions. For example, when that whole thing happened in the Champions League final, I know we weren't allowed to complain because we were told at the end of the day, you had this, like, we have the whole game to fix it. Like, that's always what we've been told. So it's a bit of a joke that when it comes to certain clubs, that there's always an agenda against them, and there's this and that. That's literally always Arsenal fans claiming that referees are against them, but no other fans seem to claim it as much as them.
Facts. Like, referees just ain't bad week in, week out. Decisions, man, we see shocking. Did a referee just not get demoted because of the Wolves Newcastle game last week.
Exactly.
Yeah, Anthony Taylor, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's gone.
So we just literally, but because it was Wolves Newcastle, why
No,
is the
you didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, robbery, outrage. It's like, no, the refs are just bad. And how much more time that's one, I say this before, I say this again. It's the one thing that every football fan of every Premier League side agrees on, is that referees are terrible.
Exactly.
Anthony
Taylor got demoted.
Yeah, he got demoted. Yeah. He got
Man, he
demoted.
would have been
Championship.
perfect for the Chelsea game tomorrow. Or-
No,
Eddie, stop.
No,
all I'm saying is he was a good dude. He was a good dude. He was a good dude.
Yeah, but the point I'm making is,
he was a good dude. You're not.
as much as opinionated as all fans are, it doesn't matter who. You can get rival fans who despise each other. The one thing they will universally agree on is refs are terrible. I've never heard a football fan in my life say a referee is good. Referees overall are good.
Especially
Never.
in the country.
In the Premier, I've never, no matter who you support, you know what I'm saying, no matter who, you could disagree on everything. But I bet if you ask those two fans and say, all right, do you lot think the refereeing and the officiating in the Premier League is good? They'll say no. It's shocking.
Exactly.
It really is. You know what I'm saying? And to Camille, yeah, you're talking about Bruno G with this when you said, Flawless, is it true that Bruno G should have got sent off? Yeah, he forearmed Jorginho. I literally, I don't know what it was, but he forearmed like Jorginho like in the head. So like Jorginho was playing a pass.
It was a little love tap.
Yeah,
It was a
this
little
guy,
love tap.
this
It wasn't
Eddie
nothing
guy,
crazy. It was a little love
I
tap.
respect it.
Ain't nothing wrong with a love tap.
When who? Say that again, Eleanor.
Johnson tried to behead Skip and wasn't sent off, and then they're crying about this sending off now.
Yeah.
Just for his karma. He literally
That's Arsenal fans for you, man. That's Arsenal.
Yeah, like don't get mistaken. Was it a red? Yeah, but the fact he didn't get sent off. The fact that they looked at it and didn't give it is even funnier. Because they looked at it on VAR. And the VAR people said, nah. Like,
I mean, bro, the game is already soft enough, bro. Like, it's already a bit of physicality.
Wasn't real men.
Oh man, it's hilarious. It really
Bro,
is.
like,
Hey, you look. Go on. Carry on, Jess. Carry on.
I'll be real, bro. Like, if this is what people are gonna apply for the red card, then I wonder. All I'm saying is, yeah, if people want to get upset about that not being a red card, yo, you guys get. I just want to say, like, if you guys are this much upset about that, make sure when you're in prison, don't turn your back when you take a shower, man. That's all I'm saying.
What did you just say? Wait, what?
That's crazy.
What did this guy just say?
Crazy.
What the hell did you just say? Did you say don't turn your back in the shower? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, but you're in jail and shit like that. Like,
Hey, show
to the
out of here. Get him out of here. You need an ejectocito ASAP, man.
Hey, you know what it is? Jezzy just he's hella excited, yo, isn't it? Spurs are top of the league, playing well. He can't, and Arsenal just lost in controversial fashion. That's why we're getting this jazz.
We going invincible right now at the moment.
Yeah, this is like, see,
Wait,
this is like, you know what it is?
I'll give you 50 hours, not for long.
You know what this is like. This is like when you give a kid, like some pop, like Coca-Cola or some shit like that. Fizzy drinks. That's the word I was looking for.
No,
that's what this is.
It's when you give a broke nigga money, bro. Like, I
don't know how to act.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how to act, bro. I don't know how to act. Like, I swear.
Yeah, we don't know how to act. To be fair, we're not used to this. This is all new to us.
Oh my god! Oh, that's
I told an Arsenal fan today, yo, we're breaking that invincible record. And he blocked me today. I was like,
hey, let's go. Why did he block you? Nah, that's right.
He blocked me, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What to do?
Yeah, you deserve that. That's right.
We just don't know what to do. You have to allow us. This is all new to us.
Nah, that's fine. No, I do. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? Because it really pisses people off. So I'm all for the chaos. It really annoys the ops. It annoys Arsenal. It annoys Chelsea. And because of what happened with Liverpool, it annoys them.
It annoys everyone. Everyone hates us other than United fans, really.
Yeah, facts. I'm saying. That's just what it is.
It's fun. Let everyone get annoyed. It's fun.
Hey, Timo, I know you're annoyed by it. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't worry. I got plans for Monday. So yeah.
Who said anything about Monday?
Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
I got plans for Monday.
Wait, hold on. Timo, you think we're winning on Monday? Wait, Timo, you think we're winning?
Of course, he thinks they're winning
I've
Monday.
got the stickers ready, man.
You still got you lot finishing in the top 4. What are we talking about? Isn't that right, Timo?
Yeah.
See, I told you. I'm saying. I didn't even have to ask.
It's still possible though. Like top four. To be fair, top 4 in the second half of the table works.
What? Wait.
Hey, wait,
With Jackass up top, bro. You're being serious, bro.
Hey, I call him Nicholas Jackson, but
bro, Nicholas Jackson.
But yeah, to answer, you lot continue to get your questions in. Bump up the likes. There's over 60 people. This guy is crazy. Over 60 people in here. Let's get up to 50 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. How many subscribers we on? It's not enough anyway. Run up the subscribers if you are indeed new. Continue to get your questions in, people. Just please keep them football related. Get your questions in. But obviously, I know the vast majority of the questions will be about the Premier League. To Ibrahim, you asked Flawless, what's the controversy on the Arsenal goal? The ball going out, offside or foul? All of the above, my friend. The ball going out, the offside and the foul.
What are your opinions on it? By the way,
to me, the ball looked like it went out, number 1. 2, I genuinely do think it was a foul. 3, I don't know if it was offside because I don't.
It's because you've gone for all of this.
That's just, but that's what it is. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? The ball was going out.
Couldn't have happened to a better group of people. That's my
apart from Liverpool. That's all. No. I needed this on Liverpool to see Hassam's reaction, man. But he gonna complain about it anyway.
I told Liverpool fans already, man. What we did at the Tottenham stadium, we doing an Anfield, bro. You can't do anything.
Need that. So in regards to it, I think the ball went out. It looked like it to me, but then they've shown different angles in the ball. They're saying the state is in. Do I think it's a foul? Yes. Not Callum Wilson. Was it Callum Wilson? No, it wasn't. Whoever it was, Joe Linton put 2 arms in. He had 2 hands in his back, so that's a foul. Is it offside? I think so because he looks like behind the goalkeeper. But that's my thoughts on it.
Just say again. Just cry more, innit?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful saying.
Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, but quick shout out to Marcelo. He's the only. I think he's the 14th player now to win both the Champions League and the Copa Libertadores now. So shout out to him because he was playing today in the final. Shout out to Marcelo, man. What a fool.
Nah, first.
They got left back I've ever seen.
Cavani playing the Boca Juniors as well, though. I saw Cavani earlier.
Yeah, Cavani. Both Cavani and Marco Rojo, the United centre. They both of them they're playing for.
Oh, they go for that. Oh, is that where Rojo is? He's back in. Is he back in Argentina?
Yeah, he's playing for.
Okay.
Playing for Boca Juniors. He was playing for the final today.
And to Ibrahim, who says Flawless and Eddie, who has more negative impact on our team, Bruno or Scotty? For me, Bruno. Both of them. Pick one.
Bruno.
You two.
Pick one.
Fans.
Pick
it's
one.
Absolutely Bruno.
You think it's Bruno?
Because McTominay ghosts until he gets a goal, so it's not that much of a problem. Bruno is literally playing more passes to the fans than he is to his own teammates. So that's the problem in itself.
But also on the flip side of that, you mentioned like Bruno just giving the ball away like he's not playing in red. However, on the flip side, McTominay is like when we're in possession, we have 10 men. When he's in possession, like he don't get on the ball. So it's like we're missing him out. Go on.
I'd rather have 10 men than play against 12.
Why does that make sense?
You know what I'm saying? We're playing against 12 with Bruno on the pitch, man. I can deal with 10.
Ibrahim, to answer your question, either or, you know what I'm saying? Like they're both. But that being said, like I said, people, I will give Bruno his credit in particular for the goal. I did say that at halftime on the watch along. I was like, I don't count Anthony. I was like, one of the other attacking players has to produce a moment of quality to win us this game. That's how you say, damn, like that's how much I don't. So I just exclude Anthony. You had Garnacho, Højlund, Bruno, and Eriksen. I was like, it's on one of you four. And Bruno did the thing. Don't get him mistaken though. He didn't play well. But I give him credit for the goal. But just because he did that does not alleviate him of any blame for the entire game. And I seen the posters before I was coming on here that Bruno posted on his Instagram, and then De Gea commented underneath and was like, what was it? I'm paraphrasing, was like, oh, shouldn't be captain with a winking face or something like that. Is that all it takes? So he stunk up the gym for 80 plus minutes against Fulham, who are bang averages. Calling them moderate is being kind. And he stunks up the gym for 80 minutes, scores a late goal, which was a good goal. And then that's my captain. But all right, cool. Thanks.
Shout out to Flawless for being balanced on my end. Fuck all of that. He is scrub. I don't care about the goal. Leave my club.
I'm with you on the leave the club thing. I'm with you on that. Like, but it's just the fact that even shout out to Mo, I was on his channel. Make sure you lot subscribe to Mo's channel as well. And man trying to talk to me about Bruno, and it's like, yo, Bruno's just not good. It's like that's why I don't exit. He put in that performance today, Eddie. You've seen it without seeing it. You didn't see today's game, but you've seen him play. Oh, did you watch the game? So
yeah,
it's typical Bruno.
It was recorded. I just I hate talking on things that I don't know too much about.
Yeah.
So before I was going to start talking what I wanted to say for myself, it was the same shit. It's the same shit every game.
It's the same thing we've been seeing. Yeah.
It's nothing different. And then for people to sit here and act like the players can't be better than what they're producing is wild to me. So on one hand, you want to tell me to believe in these players, right? On the other hand, you want to tell me that, the manager needs time to implement his system. What are you people talking about? Make up your mind. Are these players?
Can I just say something? Because it's
go ahead, you got it.
Gonna elaborate on your point. When people used to say this stuff to me about Tottenham, like you've got to blame the players, it's nothing to do with the manager, all of these things, but then praising the manager. Who's picking the players? Who's playing the players? The manager. If I've got anyone to blame for the way these players are playing, I'm going to blame the manager. So none of these arguments make sense because it all goes back to the manager. People do this all the time. They did it with Tottenham for years, telling me the manager ain't going to change nothing. Well, look at what's happened. The manager's changed a lot. This is what I'm trying to say. People try to say it's just the players. No one's telling no one other than the manager is giving tactics. That's the person you've got to blame. No one else is picking the captains. No one else is picking the players. It's the manager. No, and you're talking about signings as well. If they're going to say this person crap, this person crap, who made those signings? The manager. So you have to blame the manager when things aren't going right, because I understand that you have other issues, but you've got an issue right in front of you that needs to be dealt with. That is the manager. It's the easiest issue to deal with, and then the rest of the things come. It's just mad that people don't put two and two together. There's no common sense with football fans.
They have their own agendas that make them feel good. At this point, that's all I can speak on, because it's like the blind faith in this manager. Some are implementing is appalling, and then their other cop-out is, oh, yeah, the structure is not good enough for any manager to do something. Am I talking about doing something, or am I talking about just playing competent football?
Exactly. You sound like Tottenham fans. I'm not going to lie. This is exactly what we were saying last year, the year before. It's exactly what I was saying. I don't care about the results right now. I just want to see a coherent team playing coherent football and looking like we're going in the right direction. To me, do United look like they're going in the right direction? No. You literally are emulating what Tottenham have done for 3 years.
But and the crazy part is, Eddie.
One thing I do say is though about United.
Go on.
I don't think.
Watch yourself.
This guy winding up the joke, you know.
Yeah,
this guy is winding up
Hey, what?
Hey, you know what? Fuck you, Jess. How about that?
I wasn't even gonna go into a joke. I was actually trying to be.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's just preemptive. It's preemptive.
Go ahead. See, and you guys probably agree with me that I personally don't think what United was and what we think of United. Well, why you just come on?
It's just you, fam. You just cracked me up on my life, yo.
Well, I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
All right, go ahead.
It's you trying to be serious that is making me laugh. Go on.
God damn. Okay. See, what I wanted to say is I'll be honest here, and I think you two probably on the same feeling as well. That I just don't think we're gonna get that United. The idea, even with the director of football, I think it helps if United gets certain things in. But I'll be honest, as long as these owners that you have out there, United's just not gonna go back to what it used to be. Like, can United go back to be in good days? Yes, but glory days. I was thinking about it. Low key, I need to rethink how I felt about Ferguson because I was like, Ferguson was doing like obviously amazing stuff in it, and I was obviously rating it highly. But like looking at like what comparison to what I'm looking at what he did and look at what United are now, bro. Shout out to Jake on that one. Like he calls it the degree of difficulty. Like now one second. Before we go, now I can understand that, but one second. And I'm like, this guy really was not only the manager, not the coach, but the director of football himself out there doing it all by himself as a one-man army, trying to rebuild teams, trying to good teams, win with those teams, and then go again. Like, and I just give this guy more credit than actually I thought I gave him before, because I'm like, you really did all this year, and of course,
Out
yeah,
the Chelsea.
Big up Lewis.
big up this, and we can talk about what's it called? Of course, a different team now and stuff like that, but it's like, like Flo, we talked about before, Flo, it's like how everything needs to be right. Everything needs to be right for United to come even close to the Chloe days, because we have to consider what United Chloe days means. For a lot of other clubs, Chloe days is completely different. United Chloe days is going back to back to back. That I just don't see that happening anymore under the Glazers. Do I think United can win the Premier League? 100%.
The thing is, Jez,
it's just a difficult situation for United.
But
yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
I think she broke up still.
Yeah,
I don't know you there. I think she broke up, but yeah, you lot continue to bump up the line. In regards to it, in what you said, Eddie, as well, like in regards to like coherent football, the system and the structure is not an excuse, because we did it last season. We watched it. Well, all the performances great, no, but we were resilient from a defensive standpoint.
Competent.
How? So we were a competent unit. Yes, we got a couple beatings. Well, outside of that, I'm saying just in general. They were anomalies. We didn't get beat up like how we've been this season.
Yep.
With less talent. Because this squad on paper is better than that squad. On paper, I'm just talking about people. Wherever you think it's definitely when you add in what we've added in. And then
the same people, this because this is what I'm watching. Like I'm watching it all.
Well,
the same people will then say, this is why we should have lost. We shouldn't have left De Gea, like, because he knows how to operate within this chaos.
No, I told you before. Your fans are also the issue, but your fan base is also the issue why United are where United are. Because guys cannot let go of certain players.
It's crazy, bro. I'm legit. I've had it with a lot of these conversations because they really don't amount to much, and they become so circular that for some people, it's like they get a kick out of defending the bullshit. That's the only because I can't process how somebody's mind can look at what they're seeing on the pitch, and then can look at what a Burnley will do, or a Sheffield United will do, or another bottom league team, even a Wolves will do, and then look at us and think that we can't play coherently because of the players. When all of those teams have worse players than us, and the only reason it was close at all between us was because they actually know how to play football together. And that comes down to the manager.
Yeah. That's the thing is with that is a fair assessment. And people act like when you say that, Eddie, like that is crazy. Like you cannot rate the players, but you can at least perform to a good level.
They did that with us for how long? I feel like people forget. I was literally having these arguments daily with this can't be just the players. I'm not saying the players are amazing, but when I have teams like Bournemouth playing better than us, and I know I wouldn't take any of their starting 11, then I know there's an issue. When I'm being outplayed every fucking week, then there's a problem with the manager. What I feel like
week.
to
I feel
to touch on what Jez was saying, because I got a call, sorry. But to touch on what Jez was saying, all I wanted to say was, I think United fans need to realise they're not that club right now anymore. You're not that glory club anymore. You're not that Fergie club anymore. So all they're looking for is just to enjoy their team again. They're taking steps back. I think when you're like, they're never going to be that glory days, that's fine. But anything is better than what they're doing now. And they can achieve more than what they're doing now.
Oh, what they're doing right now, they can't personally, in my opinion, but I agree.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is they can enjoy their team more with a different manager.
Oh, that's fair. Like last season, the thing is last season was the most I've enjoyed. I was like, how Jez is now is how I was last season. And we weren't even like at the top of the tree. It was just good to look forward to games. My bus back.
You're looking forward to playing. Yeah.
I was genuinely looking forward to it. Like certain guys, I'm like, all right, now I don't even want to be on watch-alongs. I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, I'm just like, all right, let's just get through this. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, it feels like a chore. Like, all right, just watching
me.
through this.
Oh,
Because
That's
even
me last season.
last season. That was literally
What do
me.
you mean?
yeah, for sure.
What do you
Because
mean,
even
Sarah?
today, it's like
Just
the-
still you.
the-
What do you mean?
the crazy part is, and to
Shut
everyone
the fuck up,
watching this,
Jez.
is like, yeah, I don't even know what he said, but yeah, shut the fuck up, Jez. But yeah, like the people, to everyone
Goddamn.
watching, I'm watching the game and the players put in the effort. It was just lack of quality. I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, you man just can't do anymore. Like in regards to like from a skill set standpoint, because today they put in the effort. Like as Eddie calls them, they were tryhards. But like outside of that, there was nothing. And bear in mind, look at the goal we scored. Like yeah, it was a moment of brilliance from Bruno, but look at how the ball got to him. It was just Palestri, who was actually a bright spark, being industrious, just closing down, and it just happened to ricochet. Paulina cleared it, and then Bruno's collected it as well.
That was ping.
Yeah, it's like yeah. And to Haldane, who says it's called faith, man. We are football fans at the end of the day. I'm no financial analyst or a board member. I just want to win games and move to the next one. Haldane, I half agree with you. I just want to win games and move to the next one. However, I don't have blind faith in anything. Only thing I have faith in is me, because that's the one thing I'm in control of. Anything else,
You don't
win
games. You don't win games at this level by purely luck and hope. You win them with tactics.
You don't win them consistently by luck and hope. I think that's
thank you. Yeah.
Because for example, when we were top for like a very short time under Jose, I could see that football wasn't sustainable. So there was a difference between it being, yeah, we're top and me being happy, or yeah, we're top and me thinking, well, we're not even going to finish anywhere near this top four, because I know that we can't keep winning games on that level. Whereas now, I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but I'm saying there's a way of playing consistently and winning games consistently like this. And I think that at the end of the day, we can make top four. We can do. I think this is the future's bright. Whereas under Jose, for example, I didn't see a bright future because the wins weren't under consistent football. What I would say sustainable football. So I think there's a difference between winning one game and it being luck, or winning a game being like, yeah, I can see what's going on here. Or even if you lose a game, but you can see the tactics and the way you're playing, that's more hope for the future than luckily winning that game and being like, well, I don't understand how we're playing, but at least we won.
Yeah, I hear that fully. I fully hear what you're saying with that. And that being said, switching lanes from United, because I ain't really trying to talk about it anymore like that. Warrior J says Eleanor and Jez thoughts on Monday's game versus Chelsea. We'll go to you first, Eleanor. Thoughts? I actually don't know your thoughts on the game.
I'm very nervous. Let me explain. Everyone's very, very confident, and I don't like confidence in my fan base.
Hey, Jez, hold that, Jez, hold that.
Hey, to be fair, I get the feeling because we've been there before, but
when we're happy,
continue.
When we're happy, shit goes wrong. That's just how it works. So the fact that we're still happy, I'm waiting for the moment for it to go wrong. So and also we don't have the best record against Chelsea. Obviously, like home we're a bit better, but we don't have the best record. So for me, I'm not like not looking forward to it. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because I know it can flip at any minute. And one loss for Tottenham is like, hey, that's it, we're done. Maybe not now, but that's the previous Tottenham that I know. So I'm just a bit scared. But I love that the fan base is confident. I just don't like to feed into it because I get overconfident.
That's fair. Jez, what you saying?
And it's also because we're cheek. It's not that confident.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that too. Yeah, you lot are cheek still.
Of course, 100%. But I get where she's coming from, because I think you need to be a Tottenham fan to actually understand what she was trying to say. But Eleanor was trying to say, but about the whole thing, the game. I'll be honest, like I feel like there's a lot of emotions going in, because I think obviously Poch is coming back to the streets. He's talking about how Tottenham is this club and that, and how he was upset about getting signed. I don't give a fuck.
He's talking
I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck personally. Like people say mind games, I don't think that's mind games. See, me personally, I genuinely believe what he said he actually believes in, me personally. But that's for another day. For me, I'm like, yo, I just want the 3 points. I don't really care how we get the 3 points. Like, even if the performance is shit, I don't really give a fuck. Like I said this already. I told you this already, fellas. The best way I want to win us, I want a body shooter on goal. I want that.
Absolutely not.
I get that one-off game. When I was talking about tactics stuff, I meant over a general season. Like, you can see where it's going. It's just a big game. Like, of course, I wouldn't give a fuck how we win it. For me, it's just sustainableness of it.
Yeah,
When
like,
I-
for me, it's like,
Sustainable. But
like
let's go. I don't care. An own goal, a dodgy VAR. Give me them all. Who
Yeah,
won?
VAR would be great.
I want Chelsea to be cheated too. Like, for me, that's what I said. Like Anthony Taylor, you were a good dude, bro. Because I'm like, yo,
Come on.
you was a good dude, but because for me, it's like I feel like people. I'm not gonna do this whole. I'm not gonna be this whole dude. I'm not gonna do like Arsenal fans do. We're gonna smash Chelsea 5-0, 6-0. Nah, like Chelsea is currently.
Hey, I'm not Tottenham fan. I'm not Tottenham fan saying that.
We gonna get to you. We gonna get to the Chelsea lot, man. We gonna get to the. We know you think you're winning, Timo. But yeah, go on, Jess.
Of course, like we know that Chelsea currently like arse cheeks, and a lot of teams a competent team can definitely do anything, which we are this season, 100%. But it's like there's still a thing of like, for example, Selhurst Park. I said I felt a bit funny about that game, not because I don't think we can't beat Crystal Palace, but because of how these London games specifically go normally. Like they just feel different.
Palace,
Like,
Fulham, all of them.
Yeah, like exactly. Like the fans just get more up for the London games than the other games, even if it's against teams that we don't really have a rivalry with. So it's like 100%. Like, am I confident we can win 100%? But I wouldn't be sitting here trying to do this whole they come to the Tottenham Stadium and see what's going to happen to you. Nah, I'm not going to do that. To be honest, like I'll be honest. If we win that game 1-0 on the Jamie thing, I'll be honest. We keep it stepping. We are still invincible. And yeah.
Fair. Lewis, what you saying, fam? You know what I'm saying? You good first and foremost.
We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah, man. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Apart from, being unfairly abused in the back again, group chat, but that's a whole different conversation.
Hey, you lot won. You lot won.
Yeah, we won, but I shouldn't be getting abused. This is what happens, people. I get
That's
abused in group chats all the time, unnecessarily,
I
unfairly.
get abused every day, bro.
Nah, you deserve it though. No, you deserve it.
No, Flawless. Why are you playing the victim card like you didn't deserve it? Like you didn't see
the thing is, I didn't even say no. I didn't even say nothing to troops. You know what I'm saying? Hassam said some shit, and then he responded to me. I'm like, don't let Hassam do that. You know what Hassam's like? He's a slime ball. Big up to my guy Hassam though. But Lewis, Spurs, Chelsea, thoughts? What are you telling me?
To be fair, Hassam is Arsenal fan.
Yeah, that's true.
We must. I don't care about these ifs, buts, maybes. I don't care about fucking Angie's home record. I don't care about Tottenham's undefeated record.
Not Angie.
We must.
Angie for
Angie, Boston, no clue, all of that.
Disrespect my manager. You can continue.
Hey, we'll win a trophy in England, and then we will.
All I'm saying
as of right now, we must.
Honestly, you know what?
In England?
Hey, you think I'm backing that brother? He has to prove himself to me too. He's got to prove himself, especially with these comments. Like I said, I don't care about what he said, but you better win. You had better win. You better start getting some results on the table. So you better start on Monday. We must. I don't care how you do it. I don't care about how the performance is. You get me 3 points from there and you move to Man City. Simple as. And if you don't, we're going to have conversations. As of now, we must keep standards up.
You mentioned his comments. What did you think about his comments, Lewis?
I don't really care. Like, I get he spent 4 years at Tottenham. He's going to have an affinity there. It is what it is. He's going to get given a lot of questions as well based on this being his first game back at Tottenham. So whatever. But keep it to now. Don't bring this crap up again and don't make it a weekly thing. And get me some results. I don't care about this stuff. Like, Conte bigged us up while we were being sanctioned, said he hoped we were going to be okay and everything. Mourinho's backed us. You're going to have affinities for former clubs. I don't care about that. Like, I knew that was going to come anyway. What I care is performances. Win some games. Win a home game. Show some good game management. Set up a good starting lineup. That's where my concern is. Not his thoughts about Tottenham. I know his thoughts about Tottenham. I didn't need him to say it anyway. That's why I thought Tottenham fans were overdoing it with his comments in his first interview. Because it wasn't that deep in the first place. Same thing with the stuff that he's saying now. It's not that deep either. Just win the game. That's it. Just win the game.
What do you think? Do you think you win the game? I know you're saying he must. But what are you saying? Like, what are you looking for in regards to a lineup? Do you want him to be more defensive?
Same lineup as Arsenal, except James in. Same lineup as Arsenal, except James in for Gusto. And I'd feel confident. Yeah.
And you want to go there and be on the front foot?
I don't think we will be anyway. Play in transition. I think the way Tottenham play would suit us. I'm not going to say it makes it easy or anything, but we will get chances as a result of it. It's just will we bury them? I don't know about that with this attack.
At least you're sensible with that, because when I was talking to Arsenal fans, they said, play your way and you see what happens.
Nah, those Arsenal fans are stupid, bro. The one thing that annoys me, though, is Tottenham has scored the most goals in the last 15 minutes, and we've conceded the most. So, watch game management. I've got my eye on you.
Fergie time. No, actually, Ange time.
This guy.
Hey,
Victor,
every substitution must count. No stupidness.
Okay. Victor, what are you telling me? What are you saying?
Yeah, it's probably the first time, well, I'll say first time, last season where I'm going to Spurs away and I'm not confident. Like, every time I go there, I'm like, every time I look at that calendar, when I say that game on the calendar, I'm like, okay, that's easy 3 points. Even on the Lampard, bro, we got 3 points there. But I don't know, man. I have an iffy feeling. Like, they're on good form. We're on iffy form. Sometimes we turn up, sometimes we don't. It just depends on what team turns up on that day. Yeah, we play better when teams are a lot more open and it's not against low blocks. Cool. But are we going to score and take our chances? That's my thing. Are we gonna put them to the sword when we need to? Or are we just gonna do what we do every game, miss every chance, and then after the pressure's building up, we concede because we're like, oh shit, what did we do? We all look brain dead, which is what happened against Brentford. We couldn't score, and we're just looking at us like, oh shit, actually, what do we do from here? And that's when the manager also needs to be looked at and be like, please coach your team. Like, please tell them what to do. Like, you have to tell them what to do. You can't leave brain dead idiots to say, oh, you might just go there and do your stuff because you don't know what to do. Tell them what to do. You know what you should do? You should get the fans to put the arrows in the net so they can show like what angle to shoot at. That's what he needs to do. Maybe that'll help. I don't know, because fam, these guys need to score. They need something needs to be done in training. He needs to change his training regimen so this man can score. Don't give them the freedom. They don't deserve it. We are not Man City. Stop it.
Yeah, first, I fully hear what you're saying. How Dane's saying it smells like a draw. To be honest, I hear that. I think Spurs win the game. I think Spurs win the game.
I'll take a draw.
What's it called?
I'm taking a jammy little 1-0 and I'm running with it.
I said the same thing. I want the same shit happen to her. Like,
yeah, that's what we just got that in London, man. There's only one
pair. Not disaster. Oh my days! If you let this guy score the winner, oh my days. But not. Actually, I think there's some fair reviews because I did hear. Obviously, I didn't watch any of the Cowboy games, so I actually have no clue how everybody played. I only watched the highlight. But I did see a lot of
that Blackburn disaster class.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Because the thing is that I heard a lot of like mixed reviews. Some Arsenal fans, not Arsenal, sorry. Some Chelsea fans. Yeah, because I did see some Chelsea fans say it wasn't as bad as some people make it out to be, but then
Blackburn never did anything because Blackburn are crap. But in reality, like, our attack was disgraceful. Jackson was poor. Sterling didn't turn up until he scored. It was just Cole Palmer and Prey.
See, that's my thing, and I actually had this debate with Chelsea fans, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans, Ahmed, they hate Sterling, you know, they hate him. But I'm like, Sterling's the only one who does end up with getting a GA, regardless of how he plays.
Sterling's just inconsistent, if anything.
That's the only thing that I would say about him. So regardless how people feel about Sterling, he's someone I look at, and obviously Cole Palmer is being the standout. Like, he's Chelsea's best player, in my opinion.
Palmer and Sterling are the only two forwards we have that can actually, and Mudryk, who can maybe make something.
Yeah, but even then, Mudryk, like.
But that's why I want the three of them up top.
But then,
Jackson, respectfully, like, he should be on the bench. Bring him off.
But even then, with Mudryk, I'm like, Mudryk can do stuff like with his page, sure. But then I'm like, I'm not really too tough scared about Mudryk in terms of what he actually can do. Because like we saw the goal against Arsenal, you want to say he's meant it. I don't give a fuck. He didn't meant that shit. So it's like, for me,
no, he meant it.
The thing is here, like, because people say obviously, if you play this high line, you're gonna get exposed. But the funny part about this year, I think because people talk about Arsenal's the imperial defense, you can't break them down. It's hard. Pause. But the funny part is we conceded less goals than Arsenal this season so far in the Premier League. But yet, apparently, our defense, are we leaky in terms of letting chances go in behind our back line? Yes, but we don't actually concede because we also have a very good goalkeeper as well. On top of the defenders who can recover those up over the top balls. So like, it's gonna be an interesting game. Like I said, like for me, even drawing for me is not an option. Like for me, it has to be a win personally. If we draw, I take.
You should win. You should win.
Yeah, we should win. 100%. Like I said already, we win. I don't know about how much, but I have a feeling we can get the job done. For me, it's more a thing of like, to be honest, I'll take a draw in the context of you stay undefeated, you go against one of the rivals, even though they've been garbage. You do go against the rivals. It's like, but I would feel disappointed if we draw. Let's say this one, because even last season, I know Victor said that there were times where obviously even under Lampard, which is true, Lampard also beat us at our ground, and it's like 100%. But even last season, last season, I found because of how bad Chelsea was last season, I was actually confident going into the game, and we won the game. So it's like, I don't know, we are a much better side as well, obviously now. So it's like we have to win that. We have to win that. Like, I'll be honest, if we don't win on Monday on that Spurs Chelsea United, I'm not gonna be out there gonna be crying and shit. But you see how my name is saying Father Ange saved my life. It's gonna say I'm Costa Corporate if you don't win.
That's fair. And Jez mentioned it there. The reason why he didn't get the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show, which is normally in this time slot, is because the game's Monday. So Monday night, midnight, you will get the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. So the same night as the actual game itself. So Surfer will be in the building. Jez will be in the building. Of course, Lewis will be in the building at some point as well, either overjoyed or absolutely in the dumps. There is legit no
Chelsea.
Good. But continue to bump up the likes, you lot. Subscribe as well. Members, get your questions in. Of course, members, like if you ask a question, keep them Premier League related or sporting related, I should add, and we will get to your question. Of course, if you super chat, we will as well. Let me see. I did start some of the non-members questions. I thought I did anyway, but there isn't really too much. No, there isn't actually. Yeah, you lot get the questions in. This is why this show be going off the rails at times. Because you all don't be asking questions. Let's see what's up. Mohammed mentioned it here. Lewis, is it true Reece James linked to Real Madrid rumors? Is that any Vim? Is there anyone reliable?
You know they can't afford him. Good luck even trying.
And side note, yeah, go on.
I did see one report today saying how Alphonso Davies is apparently only 50 million euros. I don't know how true it is, but then let him go. One thing I do say, obviously, good backup for Doji. We have to go in. And two, it sounds crazy, but
what did you say?
I said 50 million sounds crazy, but
no, before that.
I said good backup for Dogi.
Alphonso Davies, you know. Why is he available for so cheap? Does he not want to be there?
This is why I was gonna go into because
I said depth of who dopey.
Yeah, good.
I called him a dopey, you know, this guy idiot.
But yeah,
Alphonso Davies, you know.
Alphonso Davies, yeah. But yeah, no, what I wanted to say is that how I think after this season he has only 1 year left, and Bayern are currently struggling to extend him, but also Musiala at the current state because obviously nobody can tell the future of Bayern. And I think Alphonso Davies also just done it. He won the Champions League. This guy probably, if he would extend his contract, he's probably going to win another 15 Champions League, even if he just. Not Champions League. He will probably win another 15 Bundesliga, even though he will only sign like a 4-year deal, which doesn't make sense, but it makes sense if you get it. But yeah, like, to be honest, I can kind of get it. Like when you at Bayern Munich, I know Bayern Munich is a huge club and stuff like that, but I can't lie. It probably gets tired for some of these guys. Like when you're not, especially if you're not German, to be there in Germany, playing for the best team, winning every season of Bundesliga. I kind of get why he maybe wants a new adventure. That's why I'm not sure yet to want to sign a new contract. I kind of if there's any truth of him wanting to leave a Bayern and he doesn't want to extend, and Bayern then have to sell him, obviously because he will have 1 year left. Man, there's going to be a lot of football clubs in the summer then next year.
Yeah, and big up to Prime in the cut as well. Yes, Prime, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, people. Hello.
Yeah, man. All bless. Big up to yo. I don't even want to butcher your good name, my guy. So I'm just gonna call you KM. But he says non-football question, man. Anyone keeping an eye on the cricket and rugby? South Africa just won the Rugby World Cup, and the Cricket World Cup could be won by South Africa as well. History awaits. I had no idea that South Africa had won the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah,
In
I
regards
saw
to the
the
cricket,
final.
I ain't been
That's
following it either.
major. That's
You know what I'm saying?
major.
Like,
And what's it called? 4 times. They won it
That's
now
crazy.
4 times. The only team that has won the World Cup 4 times.
If they get both, that's like, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the rugby one was already huge because of the history down there, and I think it's been quite a bit of time since they've last won it.
Yes.
But yeah, shout out to South Africa's rugby team because they've always, they've had the history of being one of those, and they kind of fell on hard times. But yeah, if they get both, that's a hell of a year.
that would be. Has that been done? Let us know in the chat. Has that been done before? Has a country won the Cricket World Cup and the Rugby World Cup in the same year, or just two major trophies? So like the Football World Cup or like the Cricket World Cup, or Adum Rugby, like major sports is what I'm asking about. Let me know if that's ever happened. But I remember I think it was LT was talking about this in regards to South Africa and the Cricket World Cup. Yeah. He was going on about it. But I've not been following either, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch rugby and cricket here and there. That's just what it is. Australia's done it. Which two did they win, Daniel? Did they win the Rugby World Cup and the Cricket World Cup in the same year?
I mean, they may have won the Asian Cup and the rugby, maybe.
No, he's saying rugby and cricket, which is possible. They've had great cricket teams in the past.
Cricket, I don't follow that. Cricket, I don't follow that at all.
They've had great cricket teams in the past, so it's possible they've won a few World Cups, so they could have if the rugby team did as well. Eli says, "What do you guys think about a manager who hasn't won shit but walks around or arrogant, putting out lineups that don't matter and constantly throws away trophies for 4 years on the spin?" I'm guessing you're talking about Arteta here. I'm guessing you're talking in regards to it. Yeah, like you gotta win something when you spend all that money. Like you gotta win. You got to win something major, FA Cups and League Cups. When you spend north, what is it, 600 million, 700 million?
I'm about to say FA Cup, but
they need
Arteta cured me of my cancer. I have no bad word to say about it.
Oh, yeah, because he took Havertz from you who played today. And, like, I don't know why people need to see it in full. Why did people think Kai Havertz at Arsenal was going to work? Is that just faith? It is blind faith.
Yeah, faith.
No, it's hopium and copium.
No, I saw a clip today. I saw a clip today. Shout out to Timo who put it on Twitter. The guy went again into an argument on the football terms talking about how Havertz was good today. What the
what?
It's a number of reasons. I mean, it's a number of reasons. The reason why Igal thinks Havertz played well today is because Havertz ran about, and stuff like that, and he put in a few tackles, and he got I think 3 Newcastle players booked. And the reason why Arsenal fans are backing Havertz is because, one, there's this myth that Arteta has perfect talent ID and all of his signings are 10 out of 10. And 2, because in the summer when they signed him, it was this whole thing of Chelsea misprofiled him. Chelsea are awful. They destroy players. We'll build him up and he'll be amazing for us. So they just have to back him now, digging the hills in.
But I'm like, bun that shit, bro. I don't get this whole thing, bro. Like, that guy is goddamn awful, bro. Like, Hansi Flick, like I said, that was stopping him too. Fuck him.
Yeah, but you know what? Arsenal fans it takes them quite a few. The one thing I kind of low-key kind of respect is they will defend their players even when they're completely shit. They will defend them to the last night.
I can't respect that, bro, because you defending failure them.
No, hey, but I'm saying it's not my club, so I can respect it.
I know, of course, when you go from that perspective, yeah, but I'm like, that is some weak shit, bro.
I mean, look, it took United fans, 3 games with Mount?
You feel that there's still a lot of people that still believe in Mount.
Yeah, but at least it's a conversation. With Arsenal fans, it's not a conversation. They're defending him.
Arsenal fans, they're like teenage girls, bro.
They're like what girls?
They're like teenage girls. Hella traumatic.
Teenage girls. Okay. First, I thought you said
Flawless was getting ready to put up the banner.
No. I was just about to be like, this Jazz guy really is on a crazy one.
It's just
Sorry
like
about that.
like Lewis has said, like I think it's just coping. They just want to prove like, oh, Chelsea fan misprofile this, misprofile that.
But then
Why can't we
again,
just accept players are bad? If a player's bad, why can't we just call him bad and just leave it at that? Why does there have to be conversation about it? Why does there have to be discourse about it? Why is it a topic? We all know. We all watch Kai Havertz at Chelsea. We all watch Mason Mount at Chelsea. Why were they going to go to their new clubs?
Y'all got
Flawless.
Because
How-
Chelsea was the problem.
Flawless. How bad we've been for the last
Chelsea.
what, 12 months, 18 months? Rivals haven't actually watched us. Besides top 6 games, no one's watched us consistently.
I think maybe it's that because I've watched you lot consistently.
Only you and people here on Sarcasm City have.
Yeah, like
Everyone
I've
else
watched you lot
hasn't.
consistently.
People don't realize how
I love
bad.
for my own amusement. Actually, it was great. But
But at least you've seen, you realize what Mount.
Yeah, facts.
But
Yeah.
you have this. People don't. Until now, you have them and you see it for yourself. But
See,
Yeah,
I'm,
like, I
I'm
think
just
Mount
glad,
wants
I'm
to
just
be
glad,
good.
I'm just glad, not my club. I'm just glad that Chelsea and Spurs don't do business, or we definitely would have chased one of these bozos.
You had Gallagher.
But Jez, you know what it is? You would have took Gallagher. The best out of him.
This is the only part I was going to go into. I actually would have took Gallagher because, like, I'm actually looking when his better performances. When I look at them, I can see what Ange actually wanted to know. And when I see Oliver Skip, I'm like, Oliver Skip.
But you can go find that for cheaper than Gallagher.
Yeah, that's the only
crazy
issue
part.
that's the only issue that I had in it because I remember when I told you how our former scout that was here last season was already scouting Dochi since he was already 14. So it's like, of course, we can definitely get somebody cheap who can do the same thing. But like in terms of I can see what the manager wanted to know though. In terms of what I saw from Gallagher this season, because a lot of our backups and midfielders can't actually do that, which is crazy when you think about it. But it's just mad that we definitely need a lot more this season. I can't lie, we need a lot more. I feel like
Jez,
some of
I
us
did
don't
a
want that
preview.
conversation.
Yes, I did a preview like 2 days ago or something, right? Or a day ago. Do you agree with the opinion that Gallagher is better than Sarr?
Fuck no. Because
there are some Spurs fans that do.
Because they
We were doing a combined 11 and stuff, and they were saying that Gallagher has been one of the best players. Yeah, they were saying I was doing a combined 11 and stuff with views on a Spurs channel, and they were saying that Gallagher's been like our player of the season, arguably, and that he's better than Sarr.
But that's the, you know what it is? It's because the bar currently is so low where Gallagher looks like he is Jesus Christ himself, but in reality, Chelsea's just been that bad. But,
you know, I laughed. It reminds me of Ahmed's profile picture where he's got him as Jesus Christ. He's a crook, man. Yeah, that Ahmed guy. Hey, subscribe to the Bridge 258, man. Subscribe to the Bridge 258.
And I'm like, have you guys not, like, don't get twisted. I think I can understand why some Spurs fans want him, and I can understand why Ange wants him now. But just because he had a good season, have you guys seen how Sarr has been playing this year?
And like, that's what I said. That's what I've been saying.
So I'm like, yo, our fans generally don't watch our games because Sarr actually been one of the better young midfielders in the league, aka / you can even argue one of the better midfielders in the whole league, in my opinion.
But yet they would take Gallagher over him.
Well, that's for me. That's just pure crack, and I don't. This is the same thing what I say about our fans about Kulusevski. Like I know Kulusevski doesn't get many at GA, but then they look at the guy on the left and say, oh, you know what, that guy had a good game. What? Good game for what? For running around and trying to fight people. He's just another Anthony.
Eddie,
what are you saying? Because we were discussing obviously initially Arteta, because that was the initial thing that Eli put up. Where do you stand with Arteta, like in regards to his level and what should be expected of him this season, considering the amount of money he spent?
He's an arrogant little prick, to be honest with you. Like I don't get it, because I think it's like he thinks he's Pep, like he looks in the mirror and he thinks he's bald-headed, but he throws away competitions because he thinks he's above them at this point. Like he thinks that they're a waste of time, and that's all you can take from his actions. Like anytime you put out a midfield of Kai Havertz, Fabio Vieira, and Jorginho, I think you're taking a piss out of everybody who roots for that team. Honestly,
you are taking liberties, yo.
Like that's crazy. And then for you to think that you're the type of manager who can actually get some type of production from that midfield, it's laughable. It's laughable. And so, do fans have a reason to be highly upset? Absolutely. And to some of the other Arsenal fans, like, listen, people, they say things because their algorithm won't hit the same if they say something different. Because a lot of Arsenal fans get their cues from certain channels, and then that's just a trickle down process so other people can eat. Like, it's the same thing that happens with United. There's a very big channel who gets all the access, who gets all the clicks, because they say things that everybody wants to hear. So that's just how this game works. If he actually believes what he says sometimes, it's scary. But am I gonna be here policing that? No, because I have no time, because I'm having fun over here. So that's how it goes down. Like, you really can't disrespect competition, period. Like, you just can't do that, because that sets a bad type of precedent within the psyche of your players, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Like, if you tell your players you can check out here, then you've embedded the concept of actually checking out. So who's to say they won't check out for a second in the middle of a highly intense game, and that's the second that counts, you know?
Yeah, that's the second that cost you.
So, yeah, I don't get it. I mean, for all that Ten Hag done, like, when he leaves, I'll say thank you for the Carabao Cup and I get the fuck out of here. But I'll still say thank you, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I
don't get it.
That's the culture note, though. Like, the fans think it's cool. Like, it's cool to get bouncing out of the cups. That's why I always say, like, that's one of the reasons why PSG, for example, is a football club. I know they're terrible now, in my personal opinion, but in the same time, I look at PSG and it's a football club. I'm like, you guys could have done a lot more than you should be doing as a football club. But the issue with PSG is they fail to have rhythm, because how much better they are compared to the teams in their league compared to the Champions League. So they think, oh, it's cool. I can have an off day in the Liga. I can have an off day in Liga or Ligue 2. And then all of a sudden, like, they're losing football matches. And it's like, and then you carry that form into then the Champions League games. And then you can't have this consistency in terms of just being in the rhythm and just keep winning football matches. And I feel like PSG been suffering for a long time about that, because ironically, when they won the Champions League, sorry, when they made it to the Champions League final, you saw how well they were playing, but also in that same league season, they were also playing well all together as a team. They would keep winning football matches, and you would generally feel like, yo, these guys could maybe do something against Bayern. Obviously, they didn't, because Mbappe missed the sitter, Neymar missed the chance.
Yeah, they missed the gilt edge, those two in that final. Missed gilt edge chances. Yeah.
They went toe with City and beat City, and I had City going to the final that year. So it's like, but now they just can't win. That's what I always say about the Arsenal fans. Yeah, you went out of the Carabao Cup, and I know some of you guys would say you don't really care. It's not that deep. I do think there is a insensitive where, like, I feel like these type of games, you just don't want to live, because you're just gonna be out of a rhythm. Like, let's say you win that game on the midweek, maybe it could help you carry on a good rhythm going into this weekend. That's why I don't agree with this notion of it's fine just to lose this game and just say throw this cup and this cup away, because there's many reasons to it. Obviously, one, to win the trophy, but also just to keep your team in the rhythm. Why do you think managers like why do you think like a lot of managers do want to do one of these cups? Like Pep is one of them. Pep, there was a time that Pep generally was winning all these Carabao Cups.
Yeah, they won like 3-4 in a row, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It depends on where you are as a club, though.
Of course, I agree with that. But when I look at Arsenal, they're not in the state anymore where I'm looking at and say, they're not anymore in that state where I'm looking at and say, you can throw cups away. United are a problem. See, United is a difficult situation because they're not in the state, but because of what they are as a football club, certain fans can just not accept.
I ain't gonna lie. Everyone by Manchester City should not be throwing away any domestic cups. I ain't gonna lie. Should be like.
See, that's what I'm saying. It comes from where you're coming from. Exactly. Yeah. So for me, it's like I just don't get this. I don't get the notion for an Arsenal fan thinking, okay, it's cool it's called if you're out of the cup, in my personal opinion, because you just fucking up you just fucking them all up. Like you see in the Champions League group, we thought all are comfortable 15 points. They haven't looked great in the Champions League group. I think Arteta underestimated the teams in them. But they haven't looked great. Yeah, go on, Anna.
I really hate this conversation about cups because people don't like what I have to say.
Oh, we've been there before. Well, I mean, fuck it, we don't care what people say.
Yeah, go on, Jay. Here we go again. Go on.
I'm just gonna go. If Peter was here, he rides for this conversation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it does.
helps me. But all I'm gonna say is, everyone knows how I felt about our previous two managers.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I would never want to sell my soul for a League Cup.
Facts.
To win a League Cup when I'm looking good for the future. A League Cup shouldn't be the be all and end all of like my life. What I'm saying is when you're looking at Pep, they have the team to do a treble, for example, right? As we all know, winning the League Cup can start that season, right? Can start that situation. With Tottenham, when we were in the final under Jose, regardless of what everyone's going to say, I know I'm going to get roasted in the comments. I'm not even going to look at them. But what I'm going to say is we weren't looking to go on and do more. I don't want to be that team that wins a League Cup and then is shit after it.
Nah, I get what you're saying with that. Yeah, I get what you're saying with that.
Like we get to train.
That makes sense. I'm just saying that should be alongside like playing good football, trying to push forward and like reach new heights. That should be included within that because we've seen stories where including the League Cup in that has helped teams. A catalyst. We've seen multiple sides.
Where you are, if you're in a team like we were in.
Yeah. You're talking about that. I get that point. Yeah. But that's not. Normally, it's not sell your soul or win a League Cup. That's not normally what it is.
That's what some clubs are winning.
Yeah. Like it's like for instance, let's say you lot carry on and Ange does well, and you lot finish top 4 this season, but don't win a trophy, and then you go into that season and you bring more of his players. Then to me, he should target the League Cup next season.
I totally agree with you because there's a hence why when you lot were in, with Newcastle for the cups last season, right? If Newcastle won that, I said it's very important for Newcastle because they're on that trajectory. I think in general, depending on where you are as a club, that can really fire you up, or it can just be all and end all, kind of leave owners thinking that you're better than you are. Not upgrade your team, and then you end up finishing 7th or 8th, but you won an energy drink cup, so it's calm.
Yeah, and that was my point where I was coming from, because I actually agree with what you're saying, because we had this conversation before, because I believe Arsenal are at the state of a club where they shouldn't be throwing this cup away, like, because they look like they're going to be on a good, they're already looking like they're on a good way in terms of where they're going. But so for me, it's like, you don't really have excuses. Like, I'm sorry, when you're spending near $1 billion and you tell me it's still fine, because the obvious response is, we're gonna win the Champions League. We're gonna win the Premier League.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I already told this flawless. I'm documenting this shit right now already.
Yeah.
I'm doing documentary like David Beckham, bro. Like
for a club like Arsenal, for example, they need to be. For a club like Arsenal, they need to be targeting that. You came second in the league. You've got from what I hear, you've got a brilliant squad. From what you lot say, you've got this great squad.
You've got amazing depth.
All of this that they've, they're the best team in the league. That you just can't beat City. All of this shit. So you should be winning every other cup then, as well as instead of the league, because you can't win the league because City are there. Cool. Where's your other stuff? There's difference in terms of there's context behind the cups into what team you are. I think with United, it's a very different situation now. If you're talking last season and you winning, when you won the cup, I was like, United are on the trajectory. They're doing well.
Yeah, serious. We really thought we was on the way up, man. I thought we was like, we back.
Then he took his wig off.
Well, yeah.
You have to hold that.
Fuck.
To me, it was looking like, okay, cool, I get that.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. Man took his man. The girl took the wig off. Oh my god, it's like Rush Hour 3. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm just reminiscing. Carry on.
It was you, Ollie. It was you all along.
It's not about winning everything you can. I'm not saying don't try. What I'm saying is, depending on where you are as a club, will determine what you're really going for. I understand that I'm a Tottenham fan. Everyone comes at me, but I don't want to be this club that just wins the League Cup and then is shit after it. That's not what I want.
No, I get you. You want more. That's fair.
I want more for my club. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, we're better than this team. I'm not trying to say that. But I understand you should try go for it in whatever you are. I agree. But I think I don't want to sacrifice one thing to win the lowest of the domestic cups.
So what should Arteta be doing this season?
You should have targeted the Carabao Cup. You should
just
target the FA Cup. Yeah.
Stop touching
Where
trophy.
they are as a club, it needed a trophy. Because now we've got nothing to justify.
Yeah, man, put out a midfield of Jorginho, Vieira, and Havertz. That's
Physically
just
challenged midfield.
And then threw his players on. People
That is
say
terrible.
Arteta doesn't care about it. If he didn't care about it, he wouldn't have thrown all those players on in the last.
Yeah, you throw 'em on.
Yeah,
When you're 3-0 down, though, or you're 3-0 down, that's what don't make no sense.
Well, he was like, let me act like I tried. So then they can't say you didn't put this on, you didn't put that on. He just thought the job done. He didn't. That's all it is.
My thing is here as well that I would have respected if he would have just kept them all. If he would have kept all of these guys on the bench and he says fuck it, we're just out of the cup. Then I'm like, okay, you really don't really give a fuck. But clearly you kind of do because he brought all these guys out there. And apparently Odegaard got injured in that game as well, and that's what's the reason why he wasn't into that. Apparently. So if that's true, so you first said you don't care, then you bring one of your players out there who got injured, and then you lost the next game too in the Premier League, which is apparently more of a priority. I'm like, yo, you're just a stupid ass manager.
Yeah, facts. I hear that. And to Warrior J, yes, there will be a Premier League watch along on the kick tomorrow. Luton versus Liverpool. Yes, there isn't many 2 games, so it has to be that. The other games are just.
My goodness.
I'm saying like so. It has to be.
Some dead team.
Yeah, fam. They're all 2 p.m. kicks. So I'm like, I'm really not. I don't want to wake up like and be active from 1:30 to watch Manchester United.
That game.
Yeah, hey, that's more fool you. You know what I'm saying? In that, do you think if that was you, I would have woke up early? Yeah, I would have.
Fulham Chelsea, yeah.
I would have woke up. I would have woke up for that.
Yeah. Brentford Chelsea. Yeah, Brentford Chelsea. I'm glad I was around for. It was a good game. But
another massive derby.
Yeah, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? I fully enjoyed it.
The West London derby.
I enjoyed the West London derby.
The relegation derby.
And I look forward to the 2 top teams in West London playing when Fulham do play Brentford. I will be there for that. There will be a watch along for that, people. The 2 prime teams in West London.
That's not funny.
But yeah, Luton versus Liverpool.
We're above Brentford in the table.
See what I'm saying? Now you're not above Brentford in the table.
No, we're above Fulham. We're above Fulham.
Are you above? Oh yeah, because of us. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're welcome.
Yeah, Brentford, we're coming for you, bruv.
My God. So yes, to answer your question, Warrior J, on the kick today, people, there will be a Luton versus Liverpool. And then on the kick, there will be the Spurs-Chelsea game. Spurs-Chelsea game, people. And then that night, Monday night, you'll get the United-Chelsea-Spurs show here. That's why we moved it to their people. But you lot, how many likes are we on? Yo, there's over 70 people in here. We only got 59 likes. Bump that up. Hit the subscribe button as well, people. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Also, continue to get your questions in. We're going to close out in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Also, I didn't realize it's been an hour and a half already. Shit, time really does fly. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Timo just arguing with people in the chat. Timo, why are you beefing down in the chat?
Yeah. I've just seen Magic lose to. I've just seen Magic win against Lakers. This man had a shit to talk. He's 2-4. I'm 3-3.
Oh, did the Magic beat the Lakers?
Of course.
Yeah.
Crazy. What in the in-season tournament or regular season?
No, regular season.
All right, that's all right, man. You don't bounce back.
It was a scary. It was a scary.
Next time.
I'm not tripping.
Hey, I've seen your mommy boy tweet that I see.
No.
Timo, can I say that again, Timo? Timo, move the mic away from your mouth and then say that again.
No, I've seen this guy tweeting mommy boy tweet more than I see the.
All right. We just gonna keep it stepping. All right. Big
up
to Daniel. No, don't. You know what I'm saying? And that.
I don't get this Heat fan up the chest, man. They lost championship two.
Yeah. Go out the Heat, man. Go out the Miami Heat. Yeah, go out the Miami Heat. That's cool. Keep it basketball. Keep it basketball. Keep it basketball.
This need.
The Lakers are frauds.
And big up to Stabby, who says, "Oh, big up Eddie. We actually suck MUFC." Yeah, we know this, man. This ain't nothing.
Yeah,
this
man.
ain't nothing new. Like if you're a Manchester United fan, we know. Like we
Shout out
like,
Stabby. Stabby,
yeah,
I call
if you
like
see,
it's supposed to be.
yeah, if you've seen one Manchester United game, you've seen them all. It's literally. I feel like I'm watching the same game over. It's just that the only way I know it's a different game is because the other team's in a different kit. If everyone played in the same kit, I think I'm watching the same game. I see the same thing over and over again. We might put in a little bit more effort, show a little bit more heart. That's it. I'm saying, but we actually got a clean sheet today, which I'm more shocked about. I can't believe it. When's the last time we had a clean sheet, Eddie?
Shit, I don't even know. What is it? One of them scrub ass teams we beat.
Sheffield United. Yeah, Sheffield United, Burnley. You know what I'm saying? Sheffield United,
Yeah.
Burnley, Wolves. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Our clean sheets. Wait,
No,
no,
didn't
did Sheffield United
United
score, didn't they? Yeah. Burnley,
yeah.
then it's just Burnley. It's
Yeah.
Burnley.
Copenhagen.
I said I wasn't gonna read the comments, and I read the comments, and now I want to
What-
reply.
Why did you read? Why did you
I
read?
won't. I won't.
That's
I
how you
won't.
really feel.
Why?
I won't.
Man, that's
Why?
how you really feel.
It was all part of the master plan. Hey,
Yeah,
no,
why?
man. By the
It's
way,
all part of the master plan. Won it.
the-
Shout Andy
the,
Tate.
the other team was Copenhagen.
Yeah, thank you, Jess. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Was it?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because remember, Onana saved the penalty. He saved the penalty.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Look at
won
us,
that,
because we went
1-0.
live. We went live or death.
It's my name. Oh no.
So even the
He's
right.
actually been playing well.
Shame
He has
on you.
been. He actually has been.
He's
You know what I'm
actually playing
saying?
well. Shout out to him, but the whole team's not playing now.
Yeah, facts. But hey, we gotta
Yeah.
win somehow. We somehow gotta win. But go on, Eleanor. Before we close out, go on. I know you gotta get to a couple of things, so go on. Get it off your chest. She even there?
Right. I'm just gonna say.
Look at that evil. Hey, man, then before you start, you see when a woman smiles like that before she says some shit, running it. Like, it's not good. But go on.
I'm
That was the wind up.
Yeah, serious. That's that devilish smile, man.
not arguing. I'm just gonna say no one's disrespecting a trophy. I was just saying, depending on where you are, is when you want to win these trophies as a big club.
First.
Right,
No,
we're not
that's
going to
fair,
get into what's a big club, or we're not doing that.
No. That's fair. That's very growth. That is very measured. I'm proud of you, Eleanor. Very, very proud of you. That is growth. I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Because when I seen the evil smile, I was like, all right, she gonna start rocking in the chair, holding the knife.
I've
So
got a
here
lot
we
I
are.
want to say, but I'm not. We're going to be
See,
grounded.
nah, you tranquil. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Growth. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Hey, Jez, you should try it some fucking time. But yeah, let's do some predictions.
What do you
Actually,
mean? I'm like the most mature person on here.
you know what? Sure, man.
Right.
Sure. Big up Danny K. But yeah, we are gonna get to some predictions because it's always good hearing everyone's predictions. So Jez, we'll start with you. Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was a big.
That's not a scoreline, my friend. That's not a scoreline. Jesus Christ is like, I got nothing to do with this. Go on.
To be fair, actually not to be fair. I'm not gonna go there. I'm a Christian.
Unbelievable. Now he says he's a Christian. Now he
Yeah.
says I'm a Christian, huh?
Yeah, this guy. We know what he's praying to. But Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Jez. Score prediction. my friend.
Just name the score, man. How hard can it be?
No, let me speak. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying?
Let me talk.
Yo, let him talk, man.
Let
him talk.
It's not.
Let me
Yeah, let him
finish.
talk. Yeah, let him
finish.
talk.
I don't know who's playing at home. Who's playing at home?
The first team I name is always the team at home.
Okay.
I always
Who-
name
who
first
was-
team at
who
home.
was it? Who was it?
Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa.
Oh, there's gonna be a
We
show.
haven't got past the first prediction.
Draw. We haven't. Draw. What's the
Everybody
scoreline,
hates-
fam?
everybody hates me.
Scoreline. Yeah, everyone does. That is facts. Everybody hates Jez is real. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Jez,
saying? Yeah.
scoreline.
Everybody hates Chris. Oh, the
Nigga,
score.
scoreline.
I said one. I said 1-1.
Right, fuck for that. Prime. Nottingham Forest,
I
Aston
said
Villa.
1-1.
Jesus Christ.
See, everybody joking.
Jesus Christ. Unbelievable.
Fucking
Unbelievable. Unfucking
Yo, this Jez.
I said 1-1.
Right, Jez said 1-1. Prime. Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa.
Always the victim, man. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's confident.
Always the victim. It's never your fault.
Can I get through the
It's
scoreline for the
never your
prediction?
fault. It's never
See what
your
you done for us. See what you
fault.
done.
Always the victim. It's never your
It's
See-
never
see
your
what-
I
fault.
did it on purpose. I know that wake up team. I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. Chestnut
Yo,
checkers.
all right. Prime. Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, yo.
3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa. Okay. Eddie, what are you saying?
2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa. Lewis.
3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa. Victor.
3-0 Villa. Who cares?
All right, first. Timo.
3-1 Villa.
3-1 Villa. Eleanor.
2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. Staying with you, Eleanor. Luton Town, Liverpool.
Shit.
Sorry.
Just that, I caught you off guard, didn't it? She's just laughing at
3-0. I was going to say 4, but then I was like, that might be a bit much. I'm going to say 3-0.
All right, it's 3-0. I think Luton would take that right now. Timo, what are you saying? Luton Town versus Liverpool. 1-0 Liverpool. Yeah, there we go. There we go. On the Sarcasm City TV bingo, we got one. Timo's wild prediction of the stream. You know what I'm saying? There you go, people. Take your shot. Victor, what are you saying?
6-0 Liverpool. Gakpo hat-trick.
Fez. Lewis.
4-0 Liverpool.
Fez. Eddie, what are you saying, family?
I'll match Lewis with the 4-0.
For Fez. Prime.
2-1 Luton.
You saying 2-1? What?
I did a stream with Steve yesterday. I think I said 2-1 Luton.
Yeah, you know why? That's because
either 2-1 or 1-0, one of them.
That's because Steve thinks Luton are actually gonna get points. So, all right, Fez. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough.
Why are you trying to be different? Like, what are you doing?
It's Prime, man. Go on, Jez.
Yeah.
What? Hey,
what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, Luton are terrible.
Is that wait, before we go, Prime, is that just hope? Just
no, I don't know. It was just a prediction.
All right, Fez.
All right,
Jez.
fair enough.
3-0 Liverpool.
All right, Fez. Big game on Monday. We'll start with you, Jez. Spurs, Chelsea.
1-0.
1-0 who?
It's Tottenham.
I'm going to
Cool.
die.
Just making sure. Just up there, Prime.
Draw. I don't know.
Score.
I don't know.
I
don't know, but it's just going to be a draw. I just
you
don't
can say 2-2. You can say 1-1. You're going to say 4-0.
I hope for a draw, but like
people.
I hope for a draw, but Spurs could nick it 3-2.
For everyone watching this and everyone listening, you see what I have to work with. I'm just asking for score predictions. Do you see how difficult this shit is?
Bro, I gave you an answer.
That's cool. We're just gonna keep it moving. Eddie.
I said 2-2. I gave you an answer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but you keep running your mouth, don't you? You don't listen.
Thank you.
No, you took your time. You took your time, man. Chill. Took your time.
Yeah.
Go on, Eddie.
All the I don't know. The 2-0. Yeah, whatever.
That's why I just let him go with it. Go on.
Shit. I'll go 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Actually,
Lewis.
2-0 Spurs. 2-0
Spurs. All right, first.
Yeah, I don't think Chelsea scores like that. I don't think they do.
First, Lewis.
2-0 on Big Angie's head.
So you got 2-0 Chelsea.
His name, so I don't know who you're chatting about.
Hey, if they lose to Angie, it's gonna even be more hilarious.
Yeah.
We lose to Angie. You think you're gonna find me?
Whoever loses this game is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy for that fan base.
Anyway. What are you doing?
I'm fine. What was I saying?
After the game.
Victor, what are you saying?
2-1 Tottenham.
Cool. Timo.
1-0. Give me Mudryk Dagger again.
All right, I'm surprised you. I know you was gonna pick Chelsea. I'm just surprised you was a sensible result.
Wait, which Mudryk Dagger? You draw the game.
Yeah, this
You say Mudryk Dagger.
I said Mudryk, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, you said again. You said again.
Does he know?
Give me that Mudryk
Does he
celebration
know?
again.
Does he know?
You said again though.
Yeah,
when did it happen before?
Let him have it, man. It's cool, man.
No, I'm not gonna let it happen. What the hell?
Just what
the hell? I swear to God, if you don't want Hart Lane right now, I will hunt you down and punch you in the face right now.
You know what? I feel that in it. If I was there, I'd get some licks in too. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's why I'm not out there.
I love it.
That's why I'm not out there yet. But
There's Eleanor.
This guy's a proper footballer hooligan, man. Okay.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. 100%. Yeah, pies and pipes. Oh yeah. 100%. That's his PMP.
Pies and pines, mate.
Yeah, I've got the stickers. Stickers, man.
Go on, Eleanor. Scoreline prediction, please.
I don't want to answer this question, just to put that out there.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't like this question, but I'm gonna go
you
2-1
think
to
we're
us.
gonna win?
Doing 2-1 Spurs first.
Mm.
And there you have it. Predictions, people. I love to everyone that has locked in.
Are we
Go on,
going to
Jez, you gonna
predict
say
what
something?
minute Timo will be on TV, or no?
I don't know. After Madison scores and he's giving him the double V's, you know what I'm saying? That's what it will be.
Yeah.
That's what
That
it is.
celebration.
Madison dance celebration. and Timo's just
If
there giving
Madison
him-
throws the
I'll
dart
do
at
this.
Timo's face,
Thumbs down.
Oh, you're
if
gonna do the
Madison-
thumbs down. Okay.
if
fair.
Madison throws the dart at Timo's face, we will be there.
Oh yeah.
What? Hey, what minute will Reece
I'll
James
be
get
there
hooked?
dashing a coin back.
Yeah,
What
right.
minute will Reece James get hooked?
Fuck it.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm with that. Hey, you know what? Yeah, we are. Hey, Prime, shut the fuck up. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a message I can get
I ain't trying to
behind.
hear it,
I'm with
man.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
if he lasts 65 minutes, I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well,
we know he
what?
gets injured at the
Says
time,
that
man.
now,
Who
Reece
cares?
James banger.
And this stream.
Yeah. Whose James it is. But yes, love to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you bump up the likes, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Please share across the socials. Follow at Sarcasm City TV across all socials. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel, Carefree Lewis G. The link is
Yes.
underneath in the description. Not on this live stream. Every live stream on the channel, Lewis's channel is underneath in the description. It's also on the featured channel page as well, so you can subscribe to it there. Lewis, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
I might do some sort of Tottenham preview tomorrow, or just do a Luton watch along. Vlog highlights on Monday,
That's good.
and then hopefully a Tottenham celebration / cooking stream, or a Pochettino cooking stream, one or the other.
Yeah, works with that energy. No. I do
We'll not
fucks
be
with
there
that.
for that stream, but if you
I'm saying.
win, we will be there in the comments.
Oh, I'll
If
be
we
there
win, I'll
regardless.
send you a link.
Oh, if Chelsea win, I actually gonna pull up.
Invitation for Tottenham fans.
If Chelsea win, I'll pull up.
Chelsea.
No, that's fair. I will be. Just make sure you put. I will be there for that.
Yeah,
That
I'll
would be
pull up.
entertaining.
Honestly,
I will be in the comments for that.
When aren't you there, Flawless, you crook?
Say that again.
You're always there in the comments.
Yeah, because I support. That's why. Win, lose, or draw, or in Chelsea's scenario, they say the lose, draw, or lose. I'm there. I'm saying, I'm there.
Wait, what do you say? Lose, draw, lose?
No.
Like,
We actually won our last
you
game.
man at 12. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
actually
what we
won our
doing here?
last game, actually.
You man at some point during like between 3 and 5 for like 14th. What are we doing here?
United,
Why are we acting as bad as we are? Hey, you look like
the
cheeks.
table count in November.
Hey, Flawless. There's one guy to blame for this, but we won't get into it.
Who's the guy to blame for this? Who? Say it with chest. Who's to blame?
Say it with chest.
Ask him.
He's trying
Who's
to
to blame for this
learn.
mess?
Oh, are you talking about Pochettino? Do you blame Poch?
I just don't like him. But...
Yeah, we know you don't like him, but you just don't like Reece James. But like, do you?
No. I
actually
like
blame
Reece James. It just annoys me that he's injured. Poch,
Yeah. But do you do? But so you genuinely like put the vast majority of you lot being between 3 and 5 yesterday, like 14th, 15th on Poch.
No, I put kind of how bad we were like earlier in the season.
Okay.
So
yeah, fair.
So when Jackson missed a clear 1-on-1, that was
I don't rate Jackson either, but I put.
Well, you
like,
did
how
before
bad
though.
we
But you
were
did
in
in
the
preseason. So what changed your mind?
No, I didn't rate him in preseason.
No, actually,
Oh, sorry, it was Ahmed. It was Ahmed. Yeah, it was Ahmed.
It
Sorry,
was
it was
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
If people got gas and how we played in preseason, I didn't because I didn't see
Sorry, it
it.
was Ahmed. It's Ahmed. I need to cook. Sorry.
Yeah. Just cook him anyway. But yeah, love to everyone that has locked in. Big up. We're back. What we got coming up? So yeah, today, people, like I already said, Luton Town, Liverpool, Premier League watch along. That'll be on the Sarcasm City TV kick. Download that for free. Sign up for free. Get us to 75 over there so we can get monetized there, people. So yeah, that's the Luton Town versus Liverpool. 15 minutes before kickoff, so 4:15 p.m. Then following that, you will get doing the most at maybe tomorrow, because we've moved the United Chelsea Spurs show in that slot. So I'll keep you lot posted in regards to what's going on. I'm trying to move around shows because I am trying to pattern doing the most, but I may be out. You may get a fan calling show tomorrow actually on the channel, people. May get a fan calling show at like 7 or something like that. So just keep a lookout for that, because I know you lot ask me about that all the time. Don't forget, we are available on all audio platforms as well, people. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, will pop up on audio-only platforms. Like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, you may be at work, you may be traveling, you might be at the gym, you might just not want to have the YouTube app open. All you have to do, people, Spotify, Sarcasm City TV. Hit us with the follow button. 5-star us on there, please, if you use Spotify. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast. All you iPhone users, 5-star us on there. Leave us a review. And SoundCloud, make sure you hit us with the follow if you are active on there or wherever you listen audio platform. But love to everyone that has locked in. Like I said, I don't think anyone's live. So I'm probably just going to send you lot to, I don't know what show. Let's see. Is anyone actually there? Doubt it. Nah, nobody's live. Send you lot to, yeah, you know what? I'll send you lot to the Q&A. Hit the like button on there because I'm going to try and pattern that for you lot tomorrow. But love to everyone who has locked in. Big up. Make sure you continue to support. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.